Today we start with botanical gardens. Okay? See the beautiful view of gardens which are present in India and abroad. These two gardens are from India. Actually, the botanical garden, or we can say the botanic garden, is a well-tended area which displaying a wide range of plants. Various type of the plants may be planted there with their ecological uh, arrangement of particular in the garden. So there must be the greenhouses or shade houses to maintain such type of the variety of gardens in that particular localities. So botanical garden is a collection of plants from the various places with various ecological conditions, and those conditions are maintained with the help of the polyhouses, shade houses, or the greenhouses. Because it is normally monitored and maintained by the educational institutions, or it may be the botanical garden itself, which are generally public and dedicated to the collection and cultivation of the plants, and along with their aesthetic sense and display a wide range of the plants labeled botanical names on the plates. What types of the botanical gardens can observed in the all over the world? Cacti or succulent plants, because such type of the plants normally observed in the desertified areas. So cacti and succulents needs a special type of ecological conditions, and so that this type of where the water scarcity is there, in those areas the cacti and succulent plants can be well grown. So this is one type we can say. Then herb gardens, where the mostly the herbaceous species, mostly annuals or biennials, were planted there. Greenhouses and shade houses, where we can find specialized conditions which will be maintained at their locations. So temperature and moisture maintaining conditions are maintained in the greenhouses and shade houses. The tropical plant garden, these are normally open gardens, and which can found in the tropical belt of the continent. Then medicinal plant garden, normally grown by the agricultural universities. So and some institutions, those are working on the medicinal plants. So they develop the medicinal plant gardens. Aromatic and textile plants, because aromatic and textile plants needs a specialized group of plants. So essential oil holding plants and the fiber yielding plants, those plants are particularly garden maintaining those type of the gardens for the identification purposes. And other exotic gardens, where we can find the all types of the plants which may be suitable for those conditions, those can be planted there and maintaining the aesthetic beauty of that particular garden. So these are the basically 7 types of the botanical gardens in which the botanical gardens may be developed. In right side of the screen, you can find that the naming of the plant. Particularly, there are normally we use the botanical name, family name, and it's a localized vernacular name of the plant on the name plates of the plant. But in some botanical gardens, you can find a photograph of the flower or photograph of the plant is there. Then it is the common name, it is the Indian blanket. Then its botanical name, it is the Gaillardia pulchella. A short description where about the habitat, and what type of the special character if it is having, that can also be mentioned on the such type of the labels. So such type of the labels are also maintained there in the gardens along with the planted areas. When we talk of origin of this modern botanical gardens can be traced to the European medieval medicinal gardens, because as we know that when we talk about the classification of the plant, we learned that the basic use of the plant, utility based classifications were done. So with that intention, the medicinal plant gardens were also developed, and they are normally known as the physic gardens. So it is the physician's garden we can say. So it is normally known as the physic gardens, and the first of these being founded during the, it is the Italian Renaissance of the 16th century. तर 16th सेंचुरीमध्ये त्याची ओरिजिन आपल्याला बघायला मिळते, वेअर द बोटॅनिकल गार्डन्स इन द नेम ऑफ फिजिक गार्डन्स दे वेर planted and maintained there. This early concern with the medicinal plant changed into the 17th century because the explorations about the plant were started, and these explorations outside the Europe as a botany gradually established in its independence of the medicine, because previously it was only the plantations of the medicinal plants were planted in those botanical gardens, but gradually the plantation other than the medicinal uses they also started planting in the 17th century, because the surveys of the medicinal plant along with the wild plants has been started in 17th century. In the 18th century the nomenclature system has been developed, and this 18th century where classification and nomenclature has been arised, and because of that there is a need of herbaria and university collaborations was more established those days, and because of that maintaining the garden for living plants is also the need of that time, and because of that these botanical gardens maintained by the universities and scientists in those days. So it is now known as the educational order beds. So where we can find the taxonomically classification wise the plants get planted there in botanical gardens. Then garden developed as a the major garden we know about it is the Royal Botanic Garden Kew, and in near London it has been developed. Then what is the need or the purpose? We can say the importance of botanical gardens, because botanical gardens are necessarily plant the living plants in that, and it normally maintained or monitored by the educational or the research institute. So naturally its purpose is being get solved for the scientific way as well as the public displays. So scientific research, education, public displays, conservation and sustainable use, tourism and recreational activities was the basic purpose for establishing the botanical gardens in various parts of the country, or we can say various parts of the world. Here some of the examples we can see here, how the botanical name plates has been put on the plants or nearby plants. If it is a tree, it has been directly nailed on the particular stem of the plant. Otherwise, with a small stand, it has been buried into the soil so that it can remain stand, where you can find common name, botanical name, and its regional name may be there for the plantation in those botanical garden areas. As we know, worldwide there are about 18,000 botanical gardens. Sorry, 1800 botanical gardens, and it is known as the Arvata about 150 countries where we can find mostly it is developed, mostly in the temperate regions. Temperate means where the temperature is little bit colder, out of which we find there are about 400 in Europe, 200 in North America, and around 150 in Russia. So because of the plain lands and possibilities of the plantations, so it has been more developed in those areas, but now increasing number in East Asia like Indian and all these continents. These gardens attracts more about the 150 million visitors a year. म्हणजे जवळपास 1.5 कोटी फक्त विजिटर्स आपल्याला त्याच्यामध्ये बघायला मिळतात. दोज आर विजिटिंग द बॉटॅनिकल गार्डन फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ एस्थेटिक और ब्यूटी इन द botanical gardens. What are the roles and functions of the botanical garden? Actually, the availability of plant for the scientific research is the basic role of that particular botanical gardens. Because in herbarium we already studied that those are the dead specimens or the dried specimens where thread or we can say the stitched on the herbarium sheets, and those can be put there. But in such herbarium specimens we find there is a discoloration of the specimens. The actual coloration of leaves, flowers is not observable there, And because of that, we can say the availability of living plants for the study purpose or the scientific research, they have been planted in such botanical gardens. The display of plant diversity and in the form and use, as we just seen that particularly the label of that particular species, on that particular name or the nameplate of the plant, we find the local name, its botanical name, and along with the uses of those plants, such type of the nameplates were planted in the botanical garden. So it solves the purpose, the display of the plant diversity, its form, it can be actually plant is there, and its uses. So its use in terms of the nameplates we can study there. The display of plants of particular region, because most of the botanical gardens, those are situated in such areas where the maximum diversity is there, but at the same time, because in particular area particular type of the species is growth, so because of such ecological conditions, we find that in whatever common species those are growing in those areas, those can be planted there in the botanical gardens. Plants sometimes grown with their particular families. So it is the arrangement of plants, because some families were dominant in some region. So such type of the observations is also noted that in particular botanical gardens, group of families or the group of members is planted there. The plants grown in their seed and rarity. Some botanical gardens are dedicated to plant the rare species in those areas. So it is the conservational approach for developing such of the botanical gardens. The major timber trees, plants of economic significance, they can also be noted there. एखाद्या मेडिसिनल प्लांटच्या गार्डनमध्ये गेले तर तुम्हाला ह्या परिसरात किती पद्धतीचे औषधी वनस्पती मिळतात हे तुम्हाला एका ठिकाणी बघायला मिळेल. किंवा एखाद्या बॉटॅनिकल गार्डनमध्ये गेल्यानंतर कळेल की तिथं टिंबर प्लांटचं सगळं कलेक्शन कशा पद्धतीचं आहे. एखाद्या बॉटॅनिकल गार्डनमध्ये तुम्हाला फक्त भारतामध्ये किती कॅक्टस उपलब्ध आहेत तर त्या कॅक्टसची सगळी व्हेरायटी बघायला मिळेल. सो plants of various aesthetic and economic significance, those can be studied there. So greenhouse plants of different climate, they can also be planted in larger botanical gardens, just like the cube, where you can find the all types of the plants all over the world are distributed there and planted there for the purpose of study. Most of the times, means it is the necessity of botanical garden, so all the plants must be accurately labeled, because its botanical name, vernacular name, and its uses, short uses, may also be there on the nameplates. So it must be accurately labeled. Records kept of the plants and their performances. So it is a study purpose where the databases can be prepared, because these plants are planted in gardens and they are always under the observance, and so that the database can be prepared, records can be prepared for performance of such species. Some species may be there of extinct category, and so that these performance records are necessary to maintain in such cases. The catalogs and the reports has been studied periodically. So these are the basic functions of the botanical gardens, where you can find such type of the all functions are maintained and recorded there. The most important is the Royal Botanical Garden, which is situated at the Kew. So this Kew Botanical Garden is considered as the largest botanical garden, where you can find all the species, not all, but we can say the maximum number of the species from every corner of the world. They have been collected and planted there, and they are living in well conditions. So it has been maintained by the Royal Botanical Garden, Kew, London. It is established in 1759. The Palm House built is 1844 to 1848. So it has taken around 4 years to develop by Richard Turner to the Decimus Burton designs. So this even the design of that particular polyhouses, greenhouses, and gardens has been well structured designs are there, and it has been designed by the Decimus Burton. The Royal Gardens at the Kew were founded in 1760s, initially as a part of Royal Garden, and because of that, the Royal Botanic Garden has been named, and as aside a physic garden. So basically, there were physic garden. We know this is physician's garden. We can say medicinal plants were planted there, but it is a part of royal garden. It is a garden of royals, the royal family, and has maintained these type of the gardens. The William Eton has the first curator of this garden and taught by the garden. It is the chronicler Philip Miller. It is these two people has maintained this garden in the Chelsea Physic Garden, whose son Charles became the first curator of the original Cambridge Botanical Garden in 1762. So this is importance of the Royal Botanic Garden, which has the royal history for maintaining such type of the gardens. So this is a view of Royal Botanical Garden, which has been situated there in the Kew in London. Actually, when we talk about this Physic Garden, it was planted in 1767. It has been claimed as the exotic garden. It is exotic garden and Physic Garden has the near about the same period. Otro, it is the Orotava acclimatization garden and the Real Jardín Botánico de Madrid. तर हे सगळे गार्डन्स त्या काळात तिथं डेव्हलप झालेले होते आफ्टर द एक्सपेडिशन्स हॅज बीन स्टार्टेड ऑल ओव्हर द वर्ल्ड. दे हेल्प टू फाउंड अ न्यू ट्रॉपिकल बॉटॅनिकल गार्डन्स. So let we have a look whatever gardens, botanical gardens present in India. So the first we can say the Lalbagh Botanical Garden, which is situated at the Bangalore, and this area of this garden is around 50 hectares. The initial layout of this botanical garden were started in 1760s by Hyder Ali, and possibly the most attractive feature of this garden is the large glass houses where the annual flower shows has been held. So this is one of the important botanical garden in India, and the tall majestic looking Christmas trees are taking the breath of the visitors. So it is Lalbagh Botanical Garden situated at the Bangalore. Then Government Botanical Garden at Ooty. This is one of the largest garden situated at altitude 2200 meters above sea level at the Nilgiri Hills. It has started functioning in 1848 and covers around a 20 hectare area which has in the ascending terraces, because Ooty is the we can say the hill station, and because of that it is ascending terraces has been developed there. This garden as a pioneer in the introducing the vegetable, spices, condiments and aromatic plants in India, including the cinchona, other different endangered species which can be observed there. So a rare eucalyptus species were also been planted here in the Government Botanical Garden present at the Ooty. See the scenery present or the plantation pattern, aesthetic sense has been developed there in the botanical gardens, which is situated at the Coimbatore. It is again one of the botanical garden which is the Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, developed by this university against the background of the bluish green hill ranges. It was established in 1908 by the Department of Agriculture, Madras. Then Acharya Jagdish Chandra Bose Indian Botanical Garden, Kolkata, we already discussed about this garden. So this fantastic garden was established in 1787 and spreaded over 150 hectares of the land, where you can find there are about 2,500 species has been planted and attracts most of the visitors. One of the great banyan tree has been observed here, and which has around 250 years old tree occupies around 4 acres. A single banyan tree occupied 4 acre of land. Here you can find the support is given to these horizontal branches, to the all branches. These are manually given supports, and these supports to the branches which may be touching to the ground. So, and all these short supports you can find some of the unnatural supports has been given, and some are the these are the roots. These are the air roots, we can say, propelled down and touches to the ground. So such of the great banyan tree is observed in this Acharya Jagdish Chandra Bose Indian Botanical Garden situated at the Kolkata. This garden has the unique privilege of having the famous botanist and scientist and taxonomist as the superintendents. Then agriculture, another botanical garden at the Agri Horticulture Society of India. It is the Alipur at Kolkata. This is also the one of the important botanical garden and possibly the oldest horticultural society in India. This garden on the present site, it was established in 1872. The society has the greatest collection of trees, shrubs, creepers, including some hybrids developed in this garden by the famous horticulturist S. Percy. It is S. Percy Lanchester has been developed many varieties for India, and this has been planted in this botanical garden. It is the Agri Horticulture Society of India, Alipur, Kolkata. Then one of the important garden, it is the Lloyd Botanical Garden. This Lloyd's Botanical Garden situated at the Darjeeling, and this garden has spread over around 24 hectares and established in 1878. From mean sea level, it has been altitude at 2100 meters from the sea level. It is one of the most beautiful botanical garden in India, where we can find there are near about 1800 exotic botanical species were planted in this area. It also includes the living fossil tree. We already discussed about that. That is the Ginkgo biloba. So this gymnospermous tree is also planted in this Lloyd Botanical Garden. Then one of the most important garden in India, that is National Botanical Research Institute, NBRI, Lucknow's garden. So here it is laid down by the Nawab Sadat Ali Khan and popularly known as the Sikandar Bagh. It has been spread over 27 acres of the land, hectares of the land, and the garden has the fine lawns, rose gardens, conservatory, cactus house, and the lily pools, which attracts to the visitors. Then Botanical Garden of the Forest Research Institute at FR at Dehradun. Here also we find the botanical garden which spread over 10 hectare of the land and 500 hectare of Forest Research Institute East. So the garden was started in 1934 at the altitude 663 meters. It has played an important role in the introduction of forest trees, ornamental and other economic plant in the indigenous flora of the India.